Cicero's most influential book is probably his De Officiis, his On Duties. And that book sets itself the task of trying to show that the honestum, which is the morally good or the upright, the virtuous thing to do, is ultimately one and the same. It's one in being with the utile, which is to say the useful or the prudent thing to do. And I think in DC, a lot of people in politics would suggest that this is like a preposterously naive position to take, right? This is the view of someone who either doesn't know anything about politics or who hasn't played the political game all that well. But as Jed mentioned, Cicero was himself an extremely successful politician. But more than that, he was what the Romans called a novus homo. He was a new man. He didn't come from an illustrious political family or a particularly powerful or rich one. And in fact, unlike most of the other major political actors of the late Republic, he also didn't have an army at his back. And yet he rose from relative obscurity to the highest office in his state, to the consulship, on the basis of his merit and ability. And so I think he's earned himself a hearing at the very least when he claims that the honestum and the utile are one. And that maybe it's possible that those who think that it's wiser to be vicious are the foolish and short-sighted ones. I won't elaborate or try to show you his entire case to prove that here. It touches on all sorts of aspects of human life, but I'll focus on what I think is one of the central political upshots if you do buy the unity between honestum and utile, which is if the useful and the morally upright are one, it means that no political arrangement that is fundamentally unjust can be stable. That is to say, the just is the only secure and stable political system.